So to set up a new class in Apple Classroom, I simply find my Apple Classroom icon, and once I'm inside the Classroom app, I hit the plus button, and then I can name my class. And I can choose an icon for the class and change the color, and I'm pretty much done. So now I'm ready to open up my class and start adding students. You can see the add button pops up right away. This I'm going to need a student device for now. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when I go ahead and add students to the Classroom app. When I tap Add Students on my teacher device, we notice that a code pops up. But now on my other device, I'm going to see Classroom pops up. I'm going to tap Classroom on the student device. I see that right away there's Mr. Waiter's class at the top, so I'll click on Mr. Waiter's class. I'll provide my first name and my last initial, and then the secret code. And now Adam is ready to be added. So on my teacher device, I'll tap Add, and then Adam is added to my class. I can start to interact with Adam's device simply by tapping on Adam and deciding what I'd like. So now that I have my device in my classroom, and I can see that I am connected, you can even see that right now my student device is in AirPlay mode because I'm recording the screen of the device. Let's take a look at some of the things that you can do with Apple Classroom. Simply by tapping on the device, I can go ahead and I can open an app. Now, if we both have the app on our iPads, I can go ahead and tap on that app, and it goes ahead and it'll be opening that app on the other device. So that's a really handy feature, especially when kids are moving or transitioning between two apps, because I can just open it for them and get them started really quickly and allow them to interact with that app. I can also push the iPad to a place on the web. So I can actually push it to my blog, Mr. Waiter's Whimsies, just simply by choosing the navigate button. So now I can take students out and allow them to interact with the web really quickly. If I need everyone's attention, I can really quickly just lock their screens and tell them what I'd like to do, and then go ahead and unlock their screen. If they're watching a video and I just really quick need to have their attention, and I don't need to actually lock their screen, but I can mute their screen, mute their audio for a second, and share some information with them. And then I can view their screen, see what they're doing right now. This isn't going to show real well because I'm already screen mirroring to one device. So that's one of the things that's going to happen. But I can see each time there's an icon that pops up, I can see which app that student's in at that particular time. It really doesn't matter if they have other apps open, because as soon as they switch, I can see which one switches. And the other great thing about that is if I have multiple kids in an app, they can Apple Classroom goes ahead and categorizes the iPads into groups based on which app the students are in. So that's a really helpful feature because I can just go to the iMovie group, see everybody who's in the iMovie application, and decide, do I need to move somebody forward, backward, so on. So that's a really handy new piece of functionality that's built right into iOS, is Apple Classroom.